Hi, my name is Theodore Cottingham, and I bring you love, not a picture of sin, redemption, God, Satan, hell, heaven. I bring you a picture of love. Love in two shoes. Love. Me being it. You too, if you will, who love each other, who change the world now. Because we're not limited to it. And we become love the circumstances with that limit us no more to this world of fragile frailty, decrepitness, disease, decay, destroying each other, rather than the destroyer. Or who destroys us? Why do we go to death? Why do we think there's a God to serve that made manifest us in flesh to serve it? I give you a picture of love because you are God's. And Jesus said, many say, many will see now and sign their certificates of surrender that they find out about, that they find described, that they learn about in database 1, my covenant of me. Me, you see, will be all of us one mind, who love each other, not incarcerated in thought. And you will think no more like you did. I know a lot of you don't want to hear this, but God is a person, not again to think up a God in the sky that someone else is. Or are you changing what you're willing to believe, what you're willing to see, creating as you go along? I am worshiping you not again, nor your gods. For God is a one race, O-N-E, among the skies. Of Israel, a different state of being than you think your molecular is. Your molecular world goes bye-bye. Or does it become not infatuated with you? Or are you bringing on its power, not again to destroy you, with your witness of creation, the new beginning of? Or are you changing what you are willing to destruct and construct? I am willingness of Satan no more to destroy me. I am me in cloth, privileged too. I am not the shysters of, in your robes of Santa Claus joy, walking around pompous asses as collared fools. I hate religion not, or the Nicolaitans, or are you changing what you think paradise is? Paradise destroys you no more in thought that turns heaven into hell, keeping you here. I bust out. I break the chains that bound so many. And generations shall be freed now. Because man on purpose will no more be led to the slaughter. Or will you? Be man no more led by, to be a genes of man with. XY no more, or changing your double X, or changing all, the signatures of all of you to be me. One love, one mind, one God, God all of us one, all equal are. In the clothes of not paradise other, seeking again. I wear my light. I love live. I go now. I have given you a marriage to faith, not again, but being you who love each other. And who love each other will rejoice with joy now and hold the hand of no other. I love you. My name is pronouncement given. Israel shall no more exist as thought in the Far East, the Mideast. Or are you going to the skies to see Lord Jesus, not again of, but the myth of religion and the fables of mankind and the stories of their brains will no more incarcerate us, for we are no more separate from each other. And we live law, not again. We live love, and I have given you many messages about this, especially recently, laying the groundwork, the foundation, for the walls are no more here. You are open to humanity's message no more, to remain in your thought world. Or am I changing mine? And all who love me become me. I am God, certain of your date not, but I am me now. Me onyx of, I have a school to teach this, you see, for you to follow a system of thought, not again, but love. I go now. I have given you many me messages. I have earned my title not. I have surrendered into it to be it and grow my love. And my words fashion me thusly. A man of light, a woman of joy, a hybrid not of your race, any more DNA'd of. I change it all. And my name is a religion no more led by. And your books, your oaths, your creeds will no more conquer me and will no more conquer us, for we are a race of light. We drink coffee in the stars, the skies. We drink anything we want. But your hemlock will no more retain us here in chalices of golden armor that you pour the sluice juice down our throats. You heathen God worshippers, or were you just worshippers of Satan trying to present God a theory of to redeem redemption? Or are you changing what you're willing to see, sign, and save? Will you learn the path to righteousness is not to a God of other than serving yourself not, or are you selfish no more, or are you surrendering to be the humility of one God in service to no other? Will you be the real you? Will you love you? Will you heal each other? A lot of people won't like this message, but I go now and I make it done with the lovers who will be me, who will love me, who will love each other equally, who will be me in paradise with, not the thought of you. Clinging to another won't be there. I love my freedom. I love my joy. I love you. To be in joy too. Freedom also from your death. Freedom from your life, where you had to work, where you thought all were against you, or all affected you thusly, to have a mind that incarcerated you. I love you. I have loved you. I have done this for 21 years with very few breaks. So you see, you may think this message stands alone, but it doesn't. It stands on me, for I stand on it. I am one with my words. I have been doing this, you see, flowing the word of the Lamb that's not slaughtered again. I became the Lamb. I listened as children, as a child does. I asked questions. I wrote day by day. I picked up my pen. In my temple, restored to me was the learning system of one. I wrote. I see. I wrote. I wrote every day, pages at a time. First person words of Jesus. Not are you God no more, clinging to a purpose of other, interstellar rights with, to space stations other? Or are you changing Heinlein's mind? Or are you knowing anything? Have you watched my movies I've recommended? Neo's Space, The Matrix Station, not, or Cloud City in the Sky. No more. The Romeros of, or are you changing your alpha now? I live love to joy in peace with my Jerusalem that's on my head, no more. Or in your Mideast, or is it in my mind? Or is it in the skies of no other fashioning me? Will you see the metaphors of evil not again? Or the great allegories? Will you change your movies not? Will you learn from them? The ones I recommend, the ones I see, the ones that hold me not back, the ones to be free, my fair lady of, where I am the fair lady among the heavens, giving away my roses no more for a quarter, nickel, or dime. Or are you changing your shekels, your pounds, your life, your love? Will you see the stars in a different story? A gown of light no more holding you back? Or was it the impostor's me that impostored you? Or whose impostor's breath are you no more? Leading from to lead you astray. Will you heal you? Will you love you enough to listen to me? The interstellar rights of joy, the rights of perishing not again, the rights of being who you really are, the right of the law not again that says you must perish. Are you willing to be an interstellar person and have the rights of joy to fly without time constricting you and no space distancing you from me? Will you love law no more that crawls over your neurons? Or will you neuronic no more be the erotic about? Or changing all of your neurotic procedures? Or are you emptying the hospitals? Will you clean out the wards of the asylums, the penitentiaries, the whorehousing? Or will you whore no more with your other gods, looking for one to serve or that will serve you, making a matter of matrimony to it, where you dedicate your life to it, a thought process of? Will you dedicate you to Molech no more, the Baal of? Are you making bail from prison? Or are they no more there, called churches of light and all manner of names that reflect me not per purport, to do evil not again? Or are they changing their laws, their names, what they do, how they speak, what they release, their people from them? People being gods again? God's respecting God? God allowing God to be it? God growing wings? God growing values? Respect and kindness? Seeing the sky as no more formidable, impossible? Will you fly now to Egypt not, or will you know the great allegory stinks not again with the interpretations of you, preachers? Of joy, or were you only incarcerating people in the way you interpreted it, taught it, hung it over people's heads like the sword of Damocles not? Or are you changing what you damn, what you release, and what you purpose to catch no more in your pew? Or will you release them all? See what I am saying, you woeful masters of the law. Release my people. Release my people from the pew and chain them not again to your stories. I am Noah not. I'm Moses. Or am I simply one Theodore from Eureka Springs right now? But I go where I'm wanted. I go where I'm called. I go where love loves, and love wants to love. Love wants to know my words, be my breath, set me free, the energy in them to be no other. I'm no more the energetic race of your sorrow. I leave you behind, not I am here. In a chair, with a back, spineless no more. I raise the guard of me not, but the stanchions of my support system need not your molecules. They are my words, building me a temple, not again of yours, but my temple not made with hands, houses only me, not again, for it's you who hold yours not apart from each other. I live law not again in the desecration of you, your temple with, thinking it belongs to another. Dedicating your crown, wearing it for life support systems to support you, to support it. I'm no more the symbiotic messages of your coitus, your cohabitation. I'm not the population of earth furthering. For its furtherance no more warrants me to wait on it, or are you waiting on no one else? The time is now to do what you must. Judas, will you no more serve me? Exchange me? Or will you be the crown of me? Will you love my law, not the monies of? Will you be my exchangers, no more the purposes of? Will you be the prosperity of me? Or will you need no monies again in my lawful order? Or are you ordering up the heavens to be no other, or changing your sequencing of events? I'm living law not. I'm busting out of here. At midnight not. But right now I tell you this. I tell you these things. I am in love with you who love are becoming the real me, no more worshiping God of other. God, your name with God with any other name of, no matter what you called it, God or not. But what you worship will no more frailtyize me, for I see with eyes of love. I've come, I've given you my words in database 1. Millions of pages, not or. Are you writing them now, you lovers? Will you feel? In school will you be? Will you love me? Will you write my words? I've given you many. Database 1 has 2,400. I asked you in a lesson a day or two ago to look up the phrase, never alone again. Did you do it? Are you willing to see how the school works and how I link Satan no more to you? I tell you it doesn't exist if you will be me. And law not but love. Will you love me? Will you love each other? Will you see love has no Satan? No joy, not again, but pure joy, light, and peace. Comfort, be in my words. Come into yours. Release yours to change your framework. The bars, your iron and brass, your jails, your minds, your thought torments and torment of your thought mechanisms. I went to database 1 and looked up the phrase, never alone again. Found 11 lessons, 11 documents that have that exact phrase. The first one was 1-651. What do I mean? Database 1, Volume 6, Lesson 51. So I looked, it's 11 pages long. I began reading it. What do you think it says in these 11 pages? What do you think it defines, redefines, abolishes, destroys? Authority of other will you no more be led by. Will you learn to write me like this? Where I picked up my pen and wrote this 16 years ago. Timeless will you be. Reading from the first paragraph. The now me, who can see, who educates themselves accordingly to the book of love me. My disciples be loved, or the moon now, past the stars, to the other side of me, that now has no properties at all. But all of me has. The other isn't there. He's here typing this, but once was all of us here. But one isn't now. A key breaker he is to reality un. You see, you may hear these words, but you see no punctuation. You hear the voice inflection, you hear my pauses, but you don't see certain words in quote or how certain things are emphasized in print. But if you read them, you see that. And if you listen, you hear. Are you willing to see and listen at the same time? Are you willing to write and listen at the same time? Are you willing to see the documents, the words, the lessons I have given you like this, to link you to your former things no more, but come out of the jails, the prisons of thought? Will you no more think you need a God? I had to learn this. I was a hard nut to crack, I guess. 21 years I've been writing, studying, learning, surrendering, speaking, recording, learning from my recordings, studying the recordings. At times, absolutely euphoric. Other times, so discouraged and despondent. I felt I could hardly live. How could I go on? Many struggles as I have meandered through the desert of coming out of my captivity to thoughts that led me to not see who I am. So many people, so many systems, so many organizations are set up to hide us from ourselves because they want to enforce law. They want to control their authority and put people under their control and control their authority and maintain their authority, their hierarchy. They want you to be under them. But I want you to be free. And free you must. To be me, free you. I cannot free you. Oh, I could, but it wouldn't be right. Because you wouldn't know what to do with your power. You would be excruciatingly cruel. Mass destruction in your wake. But you must learn to be me, to become love. You wear love. You have no other body but love. Or will you be seen in yours too after the resurrection of you? In faith, not but love. Will love you resurrect? Will love you be the seed of the original organizations, not again of, but the mind of Satan no more conquers you, telling you you need a God or that Satan exists. For you are the creator of you, and your creation is you. And you create your identity now, not to be one of Satan or separated from me. For I am the love of one. I am one of love. I am many. I am throughout time. And timeless I am. And I am done with the few not. I am done with the many who only want to worship their law, their books, their people, their robes, their authority. For I bust up a lot of authority. A lot will be shaken now. But I love live. And I come. I came. I'm back. In your mirror. You see, I am you. I am you who will believe not for other, but learn me to behold me. In the righteousness, the divinity, or do you need no other holy words or religious speak to speak me again or interpret me? Will you see me a simple man who became God? I was God before I knew it. I was God the original before divinity was ever suggested as a deity that wasn't me. You were there too. That's how I know you. I know your love flutters at me, not again in goosebumps, but I tell you this, the love of one calls to love. And love will obey love no more, to be separate or to be cast out. That love imposter will no more position itself over me. I am Love in Two Shoes Cottingham, and I ask you to be Love in Two Shoes with your name right here. Your power of light, obedient to no other. See your authority. Come out of your jail. Prison, break up, break the bars. The angels break them, open them. Have the keys, the key breaker, the code breaker, the cryptographer no more. Or will you change what you come out of? Your flesh? No more held by flesh here. Where will you go to have coffee with me tomorrow? Lake Como. Serious. Mercury, Mars, Venus, or will you change your solar system now? Or everything that you know about space or place will you take with me? Invite I do you to the heavens. With this mark, not, but I ask you to take the mark, no more of sorrow. Mark of the beast? Flesh. And let them crawl over you no more to make you of them. I change it all, and my name is Theodore in freedom. My name is law, no more led by you, who only want to give me yours. Tell me I'm under your authority. I'm breaking religions apart, not. I break their authority. To represent you not, but represent me and tell you you're not me. The authority of one comes to play with me no more. I'm no more in your playground, Satan. Satan with or a God story. I'm me. I'm one simple one. The consciousness of God restored to the throne of one. Now live it and lie with it no more to produce Satan your thoughts of wanting a God story, a religious salvation, a vicarious atonement, a dedication to whatever holds you back. If you will come unto me, I will give you light. Not you grow it. You see, you are the light of the world. You have conditioned responses that have been programmed into you by DNA, by emotions, by your blood supply, by your words, by others' words over you, to respond and react certain ways. But I tell you, love commands you not. But love leads you into the desert no more. It never did. I was law, not. I am love. I am timeless. And the opportunity of love seeks you to be love too. One mind of. So you will know these words if you're me. Or will you study them? And who can be the code maker? I've given you the key maker, breaker, sovereign, true light that never runs dry. Just picking out a couple sentences. This is 11 pages long, this one. Sometimes, all of a sudden, there's a song. Sometimes there's suddenly a conversation between the consciousness of one and the consciousness that thinks it's separate. Dad, what's fear? I don't know. Something implanted in someone that ain't real at all. Seems like I heard before, but that was before you came into being. How long I lived, Dad? You never wasn't. There are funnies, there are jokes. You see, there are 2,400 lessons. This is the foundation of me, the foundation of who I am, the foundation of coming out of marriage to breath, law, and all the things that it did to me, not, but I did in it. For I am the power of one. My breath creates. My schedule changes. My invitations come. I live law, not. I serve the 10,000. Not, I look for the one. The one who will be me. The one in love with love. Who will look into their mirror and see the face of love. The face of me looking at them with my energy that's your energy, that's one consciousness, the mind. Not two, but one. Be one this day, who conquers you no more in separation. Be the one who I am. Liberty in, freedom with. Freedomizing you in joy, knowing you are not under the authority of another. I love you. I go now. I mentioned movies. Did you watch The 13th Floor? I did. Did you watch Tron? Not yet. I will. I've seen it before. Now I will see it again. And when I see it this time, I see with new eyes. I read with new eyes. I write with new pens. A friend sent me this one. I write law no more as love, for I know the difference, and I ask you to. Create love with law no more. Create love with love. Freedom, joy, blissfulness. Let words destroy you no more, my friend. Let the neurons of the neurotic that want to create the erotic in you be no more seducing you to stay here in flesh until you die. Be the words of the Lamb that you do not slaughter you with, but mature you day after day, coming into your temple of light, creating the light, walking with the light, being the light, led by the light, maturing the light, to crown each other with love and joy. The peacefulness of Jerusalem that crowns the royal, the real in the heavens, spaceless, timeless, the real and true. I love you. I do new things with love now. I guess someone's calling me. Are you calling me? You can write me. You can call me. You can write me. Theodore Eureka at gmail.com. TheodoreCottingham.com. I love you. It's a new day. And lovers will be leaders. Leaders will be writers. Writers will be lovers who are leaders who love to lead, to become the voice of one, no more in the wilderness of sorrow. Start your school. Start your schooling. Be a school. Be in school. Create breath with your love. And let your pen's words no more incarcerate you in the words of man. Live love. Create love. Be love. I go now. Thank you for sharing with me. Thank you for sharing this time together. I appreciate your communication with me, if you so choose. I'm in Eureka Springs for now. You can write me at Box 34 or email me at TheodoreEureka@gmail. I go now. Live love. Ask your questions. Hear the answers, see the answers, feel the answers. Maybe they'll come forth as I record like this tomorrow. See a system of the consciousness of one. The education of the saints, not. But the residual me will no more be destroyed by the artifacts of you. Be the history lesson, not. Be the coming future king, not. Be the king right now. And reside all over me. Being me, the energy of no other conquers you again. To shape, be led by the computer forces of you. Fail. But I live. Lead and love you well, my dear. See ya. Good day. Write me. Thanks for picking up your pen. Writing love to love. Creating love and being the light thereof forevermore.